think we're at one of those times, like an inflection point, where it's just an especially smart time to buy a used electric car. Let me explain what I'm talking about. Now, I'm talking to you, by the way, from the very beginning of May of 2025. I think this advice will hold true, personally, up through the very start of fall. And this is what I'm talking about. You might remember during COVID and just after how the supply chain was just destroyed and there were new cars just not showing up. People were trying to buy new cars and they weren't on the lots. And there were huge waiting lists and there were big dealer markups. And when that happened, then used prices went through the roof because, hey, that's how supply and demand works. I can't get the new car I want. I'm going to have to buy something. I'll buy something used. So then those prices went up. I don't think the current time we're living in is going to be like that. But Chris Farley's cousin Jim, the CEO of Ford, was recently talking on one of these TV shows that talk about finance. And he said the vehicles they have now are priced. So any price changes at Ford would likely happen sometime around when fall starts, maybe October-ish, something like that. And what that's going to be, he wasn't going on and on about it, but he was saying that Ford is pretty well insulated from tariffs and stuff because they make a lot of things in the U.S. But he also, at the same time, said that many of their cars are imported into the USA. So it's like he was saying two things at once. So read between the lines, there's going to be some kind of price hike probably from Ford. And then Mary Barra, Aunt Mary, was talking about GM. And just today they reduced their profit guesstimations. They went down, 4 to 5 billion, something like that they're going to lose because of tariffs. And even they feel positive about it. They don't feel like they're sinking. But 4 to 5 billion is a lot of money. So obviously new car prices are going to go up in the fall, if not before, and then used prices will follow, which makes this a great time probably to buy a used EV. Now, Sarah and I are shopping while we're waiting for the car we really want to be built in Carlsbad, California. I'll give you a clue as to what that is. But until we get our hands on that, we are borrowing a vehicle and driving our Nissan Leaf right now. So our plan is to replace that Nissan Leaf quite quickly and buy the car we're borrowing if the owner agrees to it. So what kind of EVs might you be looking for if you're looking to buy right now? Probably the best deal going is the Chevy Bolt. Right now, the Chevy Bolt, you could buy it for, $10,000 to $15,000. And you could get a credit still if it's a one driver, one owner used EV. You can get another $4,000 off of that. They're available. They're out there. You might have to search a little bit to get the one you want. The Bolt EUV, another great deal. The BMW i3 Rex that I'm sitting in right now, you may know this. It's my favorite used EV at the moment. It's fantastic. But you also have other stuff like the Kia Niro used EV. I even saw the new Chevy Equinox. I saw one of those on a lot used already. They just came out, the end of last year. So there's some really exceptional deals out there, and the ever-present Nissan Leaf, which we really enjoy driving. It is a fantastic car. If you've got just a commuter, a grocery getter, you're not looking to travel with it because it doesn't have a CCS port, which means you're not going to be able to charge it any of the newest chargers. You'll really have to hunt and search for a DC fast charger for that. But it could be a great town car. Ours is perfect in town car. There's a couple of good places where you can shop for a good used EV where you're not limited to your own market. Because maybe 20,000 of a certain model and year sold in California and 2,000 sold in Michigan where I'm at. So my slim pickings here would limit then my ability to save $1 and get a decent car. So that's why, and this is not a sponsorship, I'm not sponsored by these people, this is real life. We bought cars on CarGuru. CarGuru is not like a dealership, but you can advertise. There's a lot of dealerships from all over the country will put their cars on CarGuru. And then you can buy it from California if you want to have it delivered or go pick it up, whatever you want to do. And of course, the other one that we like is Carvana, having bought a car on Carvana. It's a really easy experience. It's way more enjoyable in our experience than going to a car dealership. You go online, shop from all over the country. buy your car and they bring it to your house, or you go pick it up at a hub. And we have a hub in Grand Rapids. There's a vending machine in Novi, a couple hours to the east of us. So either go pick it up or have it delivered, whatever you want to do. You've got 7 days to check it out. If you don't like it, they'll come get it. No big deal. They could also work your financing through there if you'd like them to. You don't have to. You can finance it any way you want to finance it. But those are two places, CarGurus and Carvana, where you could shop anywhere for your new used EV. If you buy one, will you let us know what you think in the comments? Tell us what you bought and why and what you think of it so far. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. We appreciate the members who keep the wheels turning on the Positively Charged YouTube channel. And we appreciate everybody who's subscribed, thumbs up, buys us coffee. You're all special to us. Thank you for being here. Have a great day.